I'll just give you all a few minutes to... I had some technical problems. I tried to do a live video and then it wouldn't let me log out. So I'm back and hopefully it's working properly, although it looks different this time for some reason. But not to worry. So good afternoon everybody. Much love to you all. I'm going to read today's reading from Opening Doors Within by Eileen Caddy. It's the 13th of January. Hi EJ, hi Zoe, hi Catherine, Kath. Without fail you cannot travel this spiritual path. Without trust there is no love, and without love life is empty. Open your heart and keep the love flowing, no matter how difficult life may appear to be on the surface. Rise above your outer conditions and circumstances, into those realms where all is light, all is peace, all is perfection. And there is no separation. You have to make the choice to do it, and then you have to do it. Allow nothing from without to depress you. See that glorious silver lining behind every dark cloud, and concentrate on it until the cloud is no more. Learn to soar like a lark up and up into the heights, singing songs of praise and thanksgiving. Be not anchored to the ways of the world, to the materialism in life. It is the ways of the Spirit that matter. Start right now to live by the Spirit and walk in the ways of the Spirit. It's very, there's still quite a lot of snow here and clouds keep coming and going. I've got this lovely crystal keeping me company today in here. It's charging up in the sunlight. I'm sure you can see that glistening. Sorry, my phone rung. I think that might have cut off for a second. I'm just showing you this beautiful crystal. I've got it next to my water. It's charging my water up. So this morning I picked some cards, and you might have seen them on my timeline earlier on. I posted them on Instagram. So I picked them for all of us, for anybody that might be watching this and connecting. And please say hi and where you're tuning in from, especially if you're new here. So the cards I picked, 3 from the Ascended Master cards by Doreen Virtue. I love these. I've had them for quite a few years now. And they are Freedom, Hina, Yoga, Babaji, and Listen, Manjushri. And then I picked 3 cards from the Osho Zen Tarot for us all today. The first one is Change, Travelling, and Slowing Down. So I'm going to read the Ascended Masters ones first. I'm going to read the yoga one first because that's the one that came out first this morning. Such a beautiful card. It's really, really beautiful. Babaji and the other Ascended Masters guide you to do yoga regularly. Yoga's benefits are one of the answers to your question. Through yoga, you'll gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at a yoga class. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners because of its many esoteric and material benefits. Don't delay, do some yoga today. Babaji is a beloved yogi who is known as the deathless avatar. He learned to overcome all physical limitations. Many believe that he ascended with his physical body, which may account for the various sightings of a solid living Babaji that people have reported. Babaji encouraged Paramahansa Yogananda to teach yoga to the Western world as a way of spreading enlightenment. So that's the card on yoga, which is beautiful. So I'm going to read Listen next. Manjushri. You can hear your divine guidance best by quieting yourself and listening. Shut out noisy stimulation like telephones and television and relax in a quiet space. Don't try to make anything happen, just listen to your own thoughts, breath, and the rhythm of your heart. Then mentally ask questions of your guides and angels. Listen to the loving truth that they speak in your heart, body and mind. Listen to your own inner truths, trust your intuition, and take action accordingly. Manjushri is a Buddhist deity of wisdom who holds a sword to cut through illusion and bring about clarity and understanding, divine messages, and to increase your receptivity to divine intelligence and wisdom. The next card is Freedom, which is Hina. Walk away from restrictions and be free. You have the power and the right to change your life so that you experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially as it involves your life's purpose. Perhaps it's time to take a break so that you can think clearly about your desires and available options. The universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. Say yes to freedom and the universe will say yes to you. Hina is a Polynesian and Hawaiian moon goddess who's considered so beautiful that no one can directly look at her. She felt compassion for the natives, so she threw pieces of the moon down to the island to provide for their material needs. The pieces turned into banyan trees, which natives pounded into tapas cloth for use in clothing and commerce. Call upon Hina for issues involving fertility, attraction and manifestation. Are any of you feeling those cards today? Do they mean anything to you? I'm sure they do. They're beautiful. I'm going to read the Osho Zen Tarot ones now. And I'm really hoping you can all hear me actually, because I had to delete the app on my phone and then reinstall it. So if you can't hear me, if you can hear me, will you just press like or something? Otherwise I'm going to have to think that you can't hear me. This one is Slowing Down. So I'm going to read that. If I can find it. Slowing down. The Night of Rainbows is a reminder that, just like this tortoise, we carry our home with us wherever we go. There is no need to hurry, no need to seek shelter elsewhere. even as we move into the depths of the emotional waters, we can remain self-contained and free from attachments. It is a time when you are ready to let go of expectations you have about yourself and other people, and to take responsibility for any illusions you might have been carrying. There is no need to do anything but rest in the fullness of who you are right now. If desires, hopes and dreams are fading away, so much the better. Their disappearance is making space for a new quality of stillness and acceptance of what is, and you are able to welcome this development in a way that you've never been able to before. Savour this quality of slowing down, of coming to rest, and recognising that you are already home. Meditation is a kind of medicine. Its use is only for the time being. Once you have learned a quality, then you do not need any particular meditation. Then the meditation has to spread all over your life. Walking is Zen. Sitting is Zen. Then what will be the quality? Watchfully, alert, joyously, unmotivated, centered, loving, flowing, one walks. And the walking is sauntering, loving, alert, watchful. One sits, unmotivated, not sitting for anything in particular, just enjoying how beautiful just sitting doing nothing is, how relaxing, how restful. After a long walk you sit under a tree and the breeze comes and cools you. Each moment one has to be at ease with oneself, not trying to improve, not cultivating anything, not practicing anything. Walking is Zen. Sitting is Zen. Talking or silent, moving or unmoving. The essence is at ease. The essence is at ease. That is the key word. The essence is at ease. That is the key statement. Do whatever you are doing, but at the deepest core, remain at ease. Cool, calm, centered. Hi Sar, hi Keith. So the next card I'm going to read is Travelling. Hi Gabriella. I'm doing a reading, 3 cards from the Ascended Master cards and 3 from the Osho Zen Tarot cards. So this is now Travelling, which is this one. The tiny figure moving on the path through this beautiful landscape is not concerned about the goal. He or she knows that the journey is the goal. The pilgrimage itself is the sacred place. Each step on the path is important in itself. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates a time of movement and change. It may be a physical movement from one place to the next, or an inner movement from one way of being to another. But whatever the case, this card promises that the going will be easy and will bring a sense of adventure and growth. There is no need to struggle or plan too much. The Travelling card also reminds us to accept and embrace the new, just as when we travel to another country with a different culture and environment than the one we are accustomed to. This attitude of openness and acceptance invites new friends and experiences into our lives. Life is a continuity, always and always. There is no final destination. It is going towards. Just the pilgrimage, just the journey in itself is life, not reaching to some point, no goal, just dancing and being in pilgrimage, moving joyously without bothering about any destination. What will you do by getting to a destination? Nobody has asked this because everybody is trying to have some destination in life. But the implications, if you really reach the destination of life, then what? Then you will look very embarrassed. Nowhere to go, you have reached the final destination. And in the journey you have lost everything. You had to lose everything. So standing naked at the final destination, you will look all around like an idiot. What was the point? You were hurrying so hard, and you were worrying so hard, and this is the outcome. And the next card I'm going to read is Change. And all of these cards fit together very nicely. As they always do with any reading. The symbol in this card is an enormous wheel. Representing time, fate, karma. Galaxies spin around this constantly moving circle, and the 12 signs of the zodiac appear on its circumference. Just inside the circumference are the 8 trigrams of the I Ching, and even closer to the centre are the 4 directions, each illuminated by the energy of lightning. The spinning triangle is at this moment pointed upward towards the divine, and the Chinese symbol of yin and yang, male and female, receptive and creative, lies at the centre. It has often been said that the only unchanging thing in the world is change itself. Life is continuously changing, evolving, dying and being reborn. All opposites play a part in this vast circular pattern. If you cling to the edge of a wheel, you can get dizzy. Move toward the centre of the cyclone and relax, knowing that this too will pass. If life repeats itself mindlessly unless you become mindful. It will go on repeating like a wheel. That's why Buddhists call it the wheel of life and death, the wheel of time. It moves like a wheel. Birth is followed by death, death is followed by birth. Love is followed by hate, hate is followed by love, success is followed by failure, failure is followed by success. Just see. If you can watch just for a few days, you will see a pattern emerging, a wheel pattern. One day, a fine morning, you are feeling good and so happy. Another day, you are dull, so dead that you start thinking of committing suicide. And just the other day, you were so full of life, so blissful, that you were feeling thankful to God, that you were in a mood of deep gratefulness. And today there is the great complaint, and you don't see the point why one should go on living. And so it goes on, but you don't see the pattern. Once you see the pattern, you can get out of it. I'm also going to read from the spiritual diary today. Can someone just let me know if you can hear me, because I can't, I'm not sure you can. Anyway. If we allow our will to be led by the wisdom of a master whose will is in tune with God's, the master then seeks to guide our will in such a way that we travel swiftly on the road back to divinity. The chief difference between a worldly man and a saint is that the wise man has attuned his will to the divine will. Rajarshi Jana Kananda, and that's from a book, I presume, called A Great Western Yogi. That's beautiful. So shall we take some silence? And I'm hoping that this is working, and I keep saying it, but I had to delete the app and upload it again, and I'm not convinced it's working properly. Hi Joe, hi Belinda. I showed everybody earlier, I've got this beautiful crystal here, sharing this space. So let's just take a couple of minutes to be silent. Much love. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this reading and some meditation. Om Shanti.